Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
We'll meet the Lady Rider Center Motor Company Player of the Game, and we'll have the JBA Financial Coach Talk with Coach Harrison. Wiggins Farms, you know, they call them the watermelon family, but the product from their farm when the melon's just a baby, all the way through to the harvest to your table. It's the juiciest, best melons available. Wiggins Farms, hat not included. Over Show is brought to you by Wiggins Family Farms and Farmers State Bank. The Lady Riders lose for the first time since December 19th, dropping a heartbreaker, a 2-point loss to Henderson. It was close the whole game, 5-point halftime lead, and then Henderson just outlasted them in the second half. Our player of the game, May Johnson, because, I mean, it could have been anybody, but May not only had a good game, but...
Right, if we were being fair, the player of the game was actually number 24
for Henderson.
She had 24 points to match her number.
She was obviously the player of the game. But May also, since the last time we talked to her, was recognized for 1,600 points almost and over 1,000 rebounds. So we don't know if we'll get to talk to her or not. We'll also want to talk to Coach Smith of the JBA Financial Coach Talk. But recap game, kind of what was the Shires? What was the main thing? There he is.
I was going to say, to me, we talked about it. Was the free throws to me?
Yes. Well, it was like one thing. It was Smith not having the not being able to play in the first half and allowing them to stay in it.
That was.
And then Clater gets hot, and then it gets the crowd in it, and they're in it, and then it just but it all starts with not having that big.
Let's ask the coach.
Yeah,
what
let's see what
Coach Smith. I know that was a tough one. Coming on the road, Henderson played really well senior night. What did you think about the overall performance of your girls tonight?
Effort-wise, I told them I have no complaints about our effort. Right? Y'all got me? Can you hear me?
Got
Okay.
you.
All right. I told them effort-wise, I have no complaints about our effort at all. I thought we laid it out there on the line. We didn't hold back. I told them proud of the effort. I told them as far as the things that we can control, we can't miss 14 free throws.
Yeah.
That was a dip. Henderson really came out in the fourth quarter especially and made a lot of free throws, and y'all had some of the end and really got some breaks as May Johnson, not a normal three-point shooter, got fouled on threes twice, and 6 free throws, only got converted 2 of them, and so that was huge. But that's something that you have to have. To win games down the stretch, you have to have the free throws.
Yeah, we can't miss 14 free throws. And I tell you, hey, we control that, and then we had way too many turnovers with some passes that were not within the scheme of what we were trying to do. So I told them, hey, execution and free throws. I told them, hey, that's on us. That's the part we got to own. So. But the good news is, our destiny's still in our hand. I tell you, all we can do is prepare for tomorrow, ladies. So
if we were to win Tuesday, we're still district champs.
We're still district
champs.
champs.
All right, well, that's good. That's good. I wasn't sure of that. Thanks for dropping by, Coach. I know you've got lots to take care of here in Henderson. You got to get back. You got to get them all riled up and rounded up and back home. But we'll talk to you on Tuesday.
All right.
Hopefully Monday night at the coaches show.
Thanks, Coach, and good luck.
Yeah, who do you want there?
May, 1,000 rebounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to ask her 1,000 questions.
Okay, I got you. All right, so we'll tell her that Monday 7:30.
Yes, sir.
7:30. All right, okay, got you.
Thanks a bunch.
Good luck the rest of the way, too, Coach.
Thank you.
And of course, that's the Coach Rick Meeks show with Hiram Harrison and Coach Smith show up. That's at 7:30 live from the pizzeria, brought to you by Sabine State Bank. It's always an interesting thing. If you can't catch it live on Monday night, you can always catch it on video by demand. Always some interesting discussions.
Boom. Center Motor Company. From whatever angle you look at it, you see Ford. Ford trucks, SUVs like the Bronco, and iconic cars like the Mustang. A legacy managed by Kevin Jones and created by Ray Jones. Center Motor Company on Hurst Street in Center. Mike Belgard and his staff at Hope Medical understands that medicine is necessary for all families, everyone. So his office is open to everyone, whether you can pay or not. When you have that, you have hope. Hope Medical brings the injury report tonight. And so the Hope Medical injury report, the guys are all good. If someone's not playing today, it's not because of an injury. We'll see. You never really know for sure, but they are healthy. Thanks a lot from Hope Medical. We'll be right back with more of the Crossover Show. What's that old State Farm slogan, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there? Well, that could not be a better description than Chris Mayfield of Mayfield State Farm. Since he came to town close to 20 years ago now, he has been the quintessential good neighbor. That's the same thing true of his insurance agency, Chris Mayfield State Farm.
All right, folks, welcome back to the Crossover Report. The Riders aren't hosting the Henderson Lions. The Henderson Lions are hosting the Riders tonight here in Game 9 of the district season. Earlier this evening, Chris Wallington found Coach Harrison for a quick JBA coach talk about tonight's game.
Well, Coach, it's getting close to halftime of the varsity ladies game. Guys coming up soon. What's the key tonight?
We just got to play together, play well. We had a good week of practice Wednesday and Thursday, good 2 days of practice. So I'm expecting us to play better today.
There's a little bit of danger, I would think, in coming here that this Henderson team is winless in district, but it's senior night. They're playing with house money.
Yeah, that's always a concern of mine. You know, those teams are down; they don't have anything to lose, so they can come out and just let those three fly, and they may start falling tonight. We just got to be on our A game.
Looking forward to it, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Well, thank you, Mr. Wallington, and thank you, Coach Harrison. And thank you, JBA Financial, for the coach talk, and to Sabine State Bank for bringing last night's coaches show. Well, I guess that was Tuesday night, or Monday night's coaches show. But anyway, we'll be right back to close up the Crossover Report, brought to you by Farmer State Bank and by Wiggins Family Farms.
What do you expect from a good coach like Hiram Harrison? Well, to prepare you, to make you ready for the game, to make sure that the good times outnumber the bad times, but that when bad times come, you can weather the storm. What do you expect from a good financial planner? Well, much the same thing, so that your family and you get across the finish line on top of the world. That's why JBA Financial sponsors our Coach Talk with Hiram Harrison. JBA Financial and Center Rough Rider Basketball.
All right, everybody, welcome back. We'll get ready to start the game. Time for our Ray Jones Chevrolet keys to the game. Of course, for your Chevrolet, your General Motors product, you'll see Marlon and the guys at Ray Jones Chevrolet. They'll sell you a Chevy truck.
They'll sell you a truck.
All right, so let's go. Chris Wallington, what do we got for keys to the game?
Staying focused. I mean, this is a winless opponent, and, you know, we are the better team. We're the better team in the girls' game, too, and you see what happens. So playing the ball you know to play is really the key to the game.
All right, General, what you got, keys to the game?
Well, honestly, Center's got Henderson overmatched here. So I just think they've got to come out and just play their game and not come out overconfident. You know, when you play a team that you think you should beat by quite a bit, sometimes you come out a little cocky, a little overconfident. Right. They've got to come out and just play like they're playing against a district opponent that's is equal to them. So they've got to come out and play their game. For Henderson, I think Coach said it well best. That let it fly. They have nothing to lose. It's a dangerous position to be in when you're playing a team that has nothing to lose. They can chunk threes up. Maybe the bank shot's open. You never know. So I think
one never knows.
I hate to say it, but I think Center just needs to play. They come play. They're going to win this game handily. So they just can't worry about anything else that's going on, but their goal is to continue to win and continue to keep that second place spot.
And that's your Ray Jones keys to the game. Go by and see them for the new or the pre-owned Chevrolet. We'll be back with the tip-off after this. tip-off intro.
Watlington Shires and Pierce and NetSN presents Game Day, brought to you by Azalea Orthopedics. Your Riders are 7-2 on the season. They've beaten Spring Hill and Gilmer twice, Henderson, Kilgore, and Carthage once, but they have a pair of losses to Chapel Hill, one by a lot and one a 2-point just heartbreaker, putting them looking at second place in the district standings. Henderson hasn't.
All right, there's the tip-off, folks. It goes right to T.J. Bellin.
Here we
He's
go.
gonna lay it in.
Right to the rack goes Bellin. Man.
Of course, our tip-off brought to you by East Texas Automotive, the official automotive repair shop of the Rough Rider basketball team. Here we go.
Bellin goes up hard to the
Bellin
bucket.
with 4 straight.
Man, I think he's already trying to shoot for that player of the game here.
He is.
First 30 seconds of the game. Oh,
Bellin with a steal.
Bellin for 3.
Oh,
the glass!
He shot the ball from the Shelby Savings Bank parking lot and banked it in all the way downtown to Dr. Collard on the scoop.
So you know what happened there is he pulled up to the drive-through. They closed the bank, but they saw who it was. They opened the window, and he drove in and was allowed to make his deposit.
Right.
Hey, Scarlett, you know what? Let's play that funky liner so people will know what they're watching.
You're watching a NetSN presentation of a Watlington Shires Pierce production, a Lady Rider and Rough Rider doubleheader. It's Center versus Henderson, brought to you by Azalea Orthopedics on NetSN.
All right, welcome back, folks. The Center Motor Company player of the first minute and 1.5, unequivocally.
40 seconds,
Yeah.
Shires.
Oh, yeah, 40 seconds, yeah.
He's on pace for what's going to pace scoring-wise? Is he set the new high school?
158.
Yeah.
Woo. Goodness.
And, of course, folks, in case you know who that was T.J. Bellin.
Hello.
Hey, it's because his mom came through earlier, right?
Right.
Rebound, nice pull down by Tiki Robinson. Oh, he's going to shoot again? Oh, I was going to say heat check. 3 up. Ooh, a little long there on the 3 by Mosley. And Henderson gets the ball across.
It's crazy. We were watching the JV game. The Henderson JV looks older.
Looks older and bigger.
The starters, anyway, with the exception of number 10 and number 24. Yeah.
Yeah, they're a little younger team.
Nice steal by Tiki.
First-year coach Cleveland Brown here for Henderson is trying to get this program back going. Nice little floater in the baseline. Good. Mosley.
Smooth like a DQ.
He's getting some early minutes here tonight. 3 up. Ooh, off the mark long. Rebounded by Tiki.
Wellington, what did you do with my score pad? I cannot find it.
Score pad.
Nice strong move there by Mosley.
Let me see right there. That's it right there. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Sorry, man.
So Mosley's going to go to the line for 2. That foul was charged to Henderson's number 24, Jabraden King, his first team foul of the quarter. But up and down first 2 minutes of this game here.
And Mosley at the free throw at the State Farm free throw line now. Not a lot of minutes. And the up to this point in the season, he has 82 points.
Now, he plays a good bit. He comes in spots, but in a rotation.
And I talked to Coach a little bit before the game. Had some starters are getting some time on the bench for some inter-team rules violation.
Yeah, I think I'm showing up late.
Yeah, can't do that.
But good from the State Farm free throw line.
And
so
Mosley's taking advantage. He's got 4 points.
Yeah. Getting to play early in the game for a change.
A lot of guys are going to play if they keep playing like this.
Yeah, that's true.
As they've come out, it's like they took their they saw the girls' game and like, hey, wait, we can't come out and let them play with us.
I think there may be just a little bit of let's do this for the ladies. You know, the two teams pretty tight.
Mosley almost with the steal.
Oh, good.
Oh,
away.
you're nice.
Quick
defensive
hands.
play by Mosley.
Knocked it away off the guy's foot.
Right.
The red shoe.
Quick hands.
Yes.
Quick hands steal by Quick Lube. Oh wait, y'all have Quick Lube as a sponsor?
Yes. Rough Rider oil and lube, but it's quick.
Okay.
They're quick. We learned something about Mosley the other night. He's dating G-Dub.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, an inter-squad relationship.
Interesting.
Try to go inside the
Nice,
Bellin.
yeah, nice defense. Henderson squeezed inside, and they cut that off. Looking for their first points of the evening here is Henderson.
And the guy with the ball right now, I think, is my favorite player in the district. It's not a Rough Rider.
Starling.
Yeah.
It's nice, the sophomore, Starling there. Ooh, nice little Euro to the lane. Nice move there by number 20, Patel. Yeah, it's a nice drive from Patel. And
Just like timeout called by Coach Harrison.
well, he's all the way to half court. He did not like something that happened. He is getting on somebody. We'll take it with him. Center leads 11-2 right here on Henderson.
Abundant Love Ministries is a place for everyone to worship. If you've ever been to Abundant Love Ministries, you know that Pastor Marlon Cloudy is unlike anybody else. The music, uplifting. And right next door to the church, their life center is unparalleled. A great place to worship, Abundant Love Ministries.
Our folks, welcome back. So we heard, Brett, we heard where you were. Well, tonight our buddy Larry, come on, Rev Pierce, is covering Shelbyville versus Timpson. So
yeah, and that's some county sweat, blood, and tears.
it is. And so after this game, after you watch this game, you can go over and watch that one on video by demand. I can assure you it's going to be a war. It was a war when they were in Timpson,
Yeah.
when Shelbyville came out with the big victory.
You mean
Yeah.
when Tenaha is it?
That's a tough district down there. You
Yeah.
got Beckville in that district as well, and
Yeah.
Tenaha and Garrison, and just man.
Yeah, we saw Beckville and Garrison.
If you make it out alive out of that district,
Yeah.
then you're going to make a good little run in the playoffs.
Yeah, we covered Beckville versus Garrison, and that was an interesting game. Garrison was greatly outmanned, but man, they made it close.
Pointer up, a little bit off the mark.
Good rebound.
Rebound by somebody.
The center is just all over the place. Rebound by Travis Bellum.
Up inside, Johnson in the finish. I mean Robinson or the finish. Sorry, I'm used to saying Johnson a lot.
Yeah.
As Tiki Robinson with a nice finish inside and was fouled. Let's see who they get on that one. It's going to go against Anthony Newman of Henderson, his first.
The Rough Riders doing this damage without
Cash Tim.
money and without Timothy Johnson.
Well,
They must ride together.
Hey, yeah, I think that's got to be it.
free throw good for Robinson.
It's the third time that there's been tardy.
No, second time. The other time they got was when Cash and Coach Harrison had to take the quarter off. Oh, nice steal by Smith. Here comes, he's coming in. I thought maybe we might have a
all the way in.
though we might have a Dairy Queen dunk.
I was
here.
hoping, but instead it was a Dairy Queen. Too many people in line.
Yeah, he might should have given that up. Maybe got it back for the alley-oop.
Yep.
But instead of Dairy Queen, he's going to go to the State Farm free throw line.
Foul going to go to Henderson's 24 to Braden King, his third team foul, and at the line is Smith. This is the first. He was trying to do his Mae Johnson impression, guys. That's what he was looking for there. And, the bank's still open in center.
Yeah.
Which bank's still open?
That's Shelby State. Well, Farmer State Bank by way of Chris Mayfield State Farm, I guess.
Okay. Okay, I like that. Oh, nice hands
Bell
there,
on
Berlin. He's on the run. Ooh, he was trying to lob it, I think, there, and lob got blocked. Three up. Oh, off the mark. Nice rebound. Inside and a finish. Jamarian Smith. Great position inside.
It would be really nice to see 13 and 15 come into their own before the playoffs.
Yep.
Well, this is the time when you take a couple of guys out, make some other guys have to do something that they're not normally have to do. Maybe get you a little deeper. Ooh, and that was a tough pass by Tiki Robinson. Overshot his man Bush.
Yeah, a little too much on that one. That intensity on defense, one of the Henderson players on the last possession came in and drove, but just had his eyes closed. He went through so many arms, he literally had his eyes closed.
I'd have my eyes closed too.
Henderson
Small
on
boy.
pace to score 4 in the quarter.
Andrew Starling.
Ooh, tough defense.
And
A
they
center.
just take it away.
And
Nice steal by Tiki.
Give me the ball.
Bush, 3.
From
in.
downtown, I've got bifocals no longer. I can see with my monocle. Thank you, Dr. Collar.
First bucket of the game for Bush.
Next time I go see Dr. Collar, I'm going to ask him for a monocle.
That's right, do that.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice
nice
move. There's a drive baseline by Patel, and he just dishes it off to his man inside. And it's going to earn free throws. Does King.
They're going to be on Mosley, I think. Yes, let me get his
Yep.
first.
Mosley on the foul. First team foul as well for Henderson.
Folks, if you're watching here on NetSN, we want you to subscribe.
And like this video, too. It helps us out.
Yeah, like the video and subscribe because we got some, and get on the app. We've got a bunch of stuff, and the general and his army are continually adding different functions and all this information that you can have at your fingertips.
And the Army's growing as we speak.
Yes,
And
it is.
next year, in addition to the East Texas basketball, we're going to carry the New York Knicks.
Knicks are starting to get good, baby.
You negotiate
That's why
that.
we're going to carry them.
You going to negotiate that deal?
I'll be glad to. Timothy Johnson, number 0, in the game for the first time, late first quarter.
Along with Cash, I believe.
Yep,
Yep,
Cash Cross in the
too.
game, and he'll immediately shoot a 3. And off the mark, rebound by Henderson. And y'all's favorite player, Mr. Starling, on the run.
Oh, the
Oh,
little.
well,
threw it right to Tiki.
well, if he was on
Yeah.
Tiki's team, that'd have been a great pass. Nonetheless,
He
pull
didn't
up,
see the rider
jumper,
lurking in the shadow.
off the mark from Johnson.
But Rogers with the rebound.
It's got to be weird, though, if you're used to starting and then you have to come off the bench. Is that, I mean,
Yeah.
kind of a different feel?
Take you a second to get in the rhythm.
Mhm.
A long
Good point.
three-pointer.
And in and
Yeah.
out for Mosley.
Well, tell you for Cash against Gilmer when he didn't play in the first quarter, he just
Oh.
a charge, baby.
Oh, is it going to be? Is it going to be? Oh, a block. Oh, man.
Nice play, though, by number 20 as he goes in. Patel fakes the pass.
Let's hide the basketball from him. They're looking for
Ref,
it.
here you go, ref. Ref, right here.
Right over here, we go.
Well, okay.
They were looking around
Yeah,
for
they're
it.
like, where is it?
That's because Brett is a deft ball handler.
You
He
know.
couldn't see it.
So Rogers swore he thought he was about to get this sitting in the charge
it's 'cause
chair.
Triple S was hiding it over here.
Yep.
She was hiding the ball.
And in that collision, Cash
And-
Cross leaves the game with a lip got bloodied up a little bit. So they're going to have to go fix
Just
that.
They
see
called-
that? It looks like a boxer. And speaking of that, Carl Weathers passed away
I
today.
saw that.
So,
Is that-
Apollo
Weathers
Creed.
passed.
Okay, I was
Apollo
going to say I've
Creed.
heard about in Rocky.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's also in my second favorite role of his was in Happy Gilmore.
That's
Where he's the golf coach
right.
with one arm.
That's right. That's what my
Oh,
child said. When Jack
yeah.
Callan told me Carl Weathers
Now,
passed
that's right.
away.
I remember that one. That
Yeah.
was. So free throws, good there. So 6 points now for Henderson, 20-6. Ooh, tough pass. Center couldn't come up with it. There goes Starling. Ooh, nice feed over to the left side. And a finish for Aiden Butler. Man,
He's good at
I
that.
like Starling's game, fellas.
Yeah, me too.
I do.
And he's so much shorter than everybody on the floor.
Johnson, 3 off the mark long, and a rebound, Henderson. Got to be careful if you're center
That's
now.
right.
Yeah.
The center was up 20-4. Now it's 20-8.
They're doing some good things here on the offensive end. Henderson is getting some good look. Nice feed.
Again.
Patel inside.
Patel is a
to
nice
Duncan
little ball
that time.
player.
Yeah, he's facilitating their offense right now. Doing a good job of it.
I think Patel had a good game against the Riders in center, too. Timothy hadn't heated up yet.
Yeah, they got to get those guys warmed up. Three-pointer long. Oh, rebound. No block out, so Duncan just came
Long
over the top.
pass.
And then Patel, layup good.
Starling throws it halfway down the court to Patel, who was waiting.
All right, so how long? Well, they got, I'd say timeout, but they got the end of the quarter here, maybe they can kind of regroup here.
Henderson on an 8-0 run. Who would have thought it?
Pass inside, and it's a good move inside to get it to Robinson for an easy lay-in. It's a nice way to stop a run is to get an easy layup.
Yep.
There goes Patel. Euro with the left hand, an offensive foul. There it is. Hey, there it is, fellas. Welcome to the Swinney School of Flops, Mr. Robinson.
Tiki Robinson will earn
an all-expense-paid trip to the
charge chair.
That's good stuff.
3 seconds.
So
let's see if we can't get it.
So you probably hadn't. Wallington wasn't with us last time, so that's that. Do you know the story behind the?
At the buzzer! I almost put it in off the.
Do you know the story about the Swinney School of Flops?
No.
So I'll tell you when we come back.
When we come back, I want to hear.
So after one quarter, 22-12, Center leads here in Henderson, right here on NetSN.
The rich tradition of Farmer State Bank. In 1904, a handful of investors put up $25,000. From that initial investment, imagine the generations of lives that have been touched by Farmer State Bank. The Wiggins Farms Crossover Report and Postgame Show also brings you elite hair design. Find them on Foster Street. Carrie Wiggins and her staff use only elite products to turn out ladies with elite hair design. Abundant Love Ministries is a place for everyone to worship. If you've ever been to Abundant Love Ministries, you know that Pastor Marlon Cloudy is unlike anybody else. The music, uplifting. And right next door to the church, their life center is unparalleled. A great place to worship, Abundant Love Ministries.
All right, folks, welcome back. We don't have the charge chair here in Henderson. We do have the charge crown, and Tiki Robinson was crowned king of the charges for the first quarter.
So the Swinney School of Flops is
the Swinney School of Flops.
So basically, when I was in high school, that was what I did. I drew charges, and there's a way to do it without getting injured and to perfect it.
Oh.
So if you in a game that I call, if you draw a charge, you get nominated for that. Now, the CEO this year is Lex Rich of Brookhill. I think he has somewhere around 11 or 12 charges on NetSN. So, and a rejection by Smith. Woo! SWAT team. Throwing up a block party inside.
That's right.
So the first nomination of the evening goes to Tiki Robinson.
That's good. I guess our leader in that is Johnson, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's normally 2 a game, except last couple games they've been on to him.
Yeah, if you can do it right, you don't get injured. Oh, that's gonna be travel. Yeah.
Hey, at halftime, can you demonstrate?
Sure.
We do
now, if I can't get up, are you guys gonna help me?
And we will have that exclusively. The flop and the medical emergency.
Can we get the trainer close? Y'all go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. 3-pointer up. Bang. 3-pointer by Mosley.
From downtown.
Mosley with 7 points so far, Phil.
Yeah.
Tied with Bellin.
Bellin, yes.
Mosley says, I have a case of the pink eye. No longer.
Intercepted. Smith kind of took it. There was just a little gift thrown to him there. And 3 from the corner for Bush. And the threes are raining here in Henderson tonight.
Yeah, we're having trouble keeping up with the contact supply at Dr. Collard right next to the Rio.
I'm sure he can probably get everybody some, I'm sure.
Starling wanted to shoot, changed his mind, threw it over to Patel.
If he runs out of context, he'll reorder.
There's too much height.
There we go. Rebound, Smith, outlet to Bush. Layup, good. Carson Bush now has 8 points.
Good for Carson.
Getting a lot of guys involved here tonight. Everyone's looking for that player of the game tonight, guys.
Yes.
That's true.
It's up in the air right now.
It's a coveted award. They're going to call a foul on Bush.
Yeah, Bush tried to punch the ball, got the ball, but got a little bit of hand, too.
It's the first foul of the quarter for Center. First one on Bush.
Bush, Mosley, and Rogers each with fouls.
Two very different games we're watching today, huh?
That's backcourt. Oh, I think it might have been backcourt. It's close.
Very close.
Ladies' game came down to the last second. One in an upset by the Lady Lions. Doesn't look like that's going to
nice
be the case
steal
here.
by Rogers.
The Riders kind of running away from this one here early second quarter.
Tim turned down the three-pointer.
Nobody wants to shoot.
It's got blocked.
Oh, and
Partially blocked.
ball's out of bounds.
Yeah, off of a Henderson Lion's face.
Yeah.
Just kind of tipped into
That's
his
a
forehead.
tough way to go out of bounds off
Yeah.
your head. Johnson, head fake, drive. Oh, hard move, no call. Thought it might have been a foul on Henderson's Butler, but
Johnson have a score yet?
Johnson has not scored.
There's not.
That's unusual. Johnson, the leading scorer.
Yeah, you know, but he does that. He hangs in the air like that. Normally draws contact and gets the hoop in the arm.
It looked like he may have drawn it. They didn't give it to him that time. Oh, nice look inside. Rejected, but they're going to get Johnson. I thought he got a ball, but it's like they're going to get Tim Johnson with the foul, his first.
It's very odd that it's second quarter and Johnson has more fouls than points. Leading the Riders this year with 429, still has 429. By the way, that is about 38 more than his teammate, Cash Cross.
Well, and the total amount of points between the two of them tonight is 0. As Cross hasn't scored either.
That's something. And so if you're just joining us and you're thinking, those two haven't scored, how are we doing? That's 30-13.
Yeah.
KJ Billin scored 7 points in 40 seconds.
It's pretty balanced. You have Billin with 7, Bush with 8, Mosley with 7, and Robinson with 5. So you have a balance. That's what you got over there, Shires?
Yes, it is.
Smith has 2, and that's everyone that scored tonight. Drive, baseline, Billin, floater, there it is.
Cash
Cross gets on the board.
That's about 1,050 for his career.
Ooh,
You're going to lose it?
Tough hands over there. Starling couldn't keep it in play. So with 4:48 left in the first half, Henderson turns it over and we'll go back to center here. So what you guys got left for district-wise? We talked about where Pierce was and where I'm going to be. What y'all have? What's left after tonight for the Rough Riders?
We've got Kilgore on Tuesday and Carthage on Friday.
Yeah, Carthage doubleheader on Tuesday at home. The ladies senior night. Then the guys have senior night closing out Carthage at home in a single matchup.
Johnson's still unable to find it. We got a snowbird going on down here. It's Duncan by himself. But
wow!
Nice hands, and then kind of just lands into the hands of number 12, Vince Howard, and
Cash
whacked
the ball away off the face of Patel, but Patel Cross lost his own dribble down when he crossed the midcourt line. So,
well, we're 4 minutes and 15 seconds away from the JBA Financial halftime investment, where we sit down with Coach Munoz.
Patel, 3, good.
Downtown.
Man, I really like Patel's game.
Yeah.
He's got 9 points for Henderson.
He's a senior, though. That's unfortunate.
He scored 9, and I bet you he's got assists on the other 8.
Yeah, he's really their playmaker. And he's, a good-sized kid, too. 6'2".
Yep.
Oh, nice cut. Cross. Floater with a touch from Cash Cross. His second field goal of the game. He's got 4 points.
How would Bill Rafferty say that? With the touch.
With the kiss.
Yeah, the kiss.
Corey did that the other night.
Yeah.
we were talking about that kiss off the glass.
Yeah.
With a little kiss. Corey does it better than I do.
Yeah, that was pretty good, though.
Step back. Oh, I thought Howard was going to shoot that. Drive by Patel. And a foul call.
Foul?
They signaled number 3. I think that's going to be on centers.
TJ
Belen.
It's his first.
Ain't no Belen.
Belen.
It's Belen.
Belen?
Belen.
So, Bell in.
That's right.
I got you.
Oh, wow.
I'll probably get some hate messages.
What
You didn't say my kid's name right.
Beautiful defense.
Cross, going to throw it down. Oh,
He just-
lays it in. I thought it was coming. I thought the dunk was coming for a second.
But it was a nice little whipped cream on top of the sundae.
Yeah.
But it started with a blocked inbounds pass that he was able to control Johnson and got the ball off to a second Rough Rider who then set up cross for the sweetness down low.
Howard gets his own rebound and puts it back. Nice hustle by Vince Howard.
Look over here at Coach Harrison is still coaching.
Oh, of course he is.
Up by 15, and he just jumped off. He was not happy with what he saw. So we'll keep it here for the free throw.
I swear they didn't update the center score. Can you look?
Misses it. Rebound by Cross.
36.
All right, so here we go. The Riders going to kick it back out to Cross for Dr. Clark, three-pointer.
Ooh, a little long.
So they're having scoreboard problems here
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna
because
go.
they'd given,
The clock isn't moving, is it? It's
Yeah,
frozen
it's
up.
Frozen.
well, the home scoreboard keeps going off and on. And Scarlett, were you concerned? What did the official
They call.
Net SN scoreboard
I was
say?
concerned that they didn't give the Riders the last 2 points.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
think.
right.
Or are you showing? What
Well,
are you showing? It should be 36.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I think that's correct.
Yeah, they'll get it fixed. There's 37.
Free
Tim-
throw is
Tim's
good.
first points.
Yep.
Courtesy of State Farm.
Oh, there it
Tim's
is.
first
They
point.
moved it to 35, but they didn't. We'll check that at the half here in a few minutes if we make sure that's correct. Foul was on 15, Aiden Butler, his first team foul of the quarter for Henderson. So they got it back. They got 38. So good
Yeah.
job. You're on it. They need you to help them with the scoreboard, I think, in the gym here.
Yep.
Full court press by the Riders.
Oh, nice
Thought
steal.
they broke it, but they didn't.
Tiki Robinson puts it up to Johnson. Floater. Oh, off the mark. And he gets his own rebound.
From downtown.
Bush. Oh, he thought he had that one, I think. Bush did. Rebound Smith. Just a little short, but he'll go to the line for 2 free throws as he was fouled. Foul charge to number 24 of Henderson.
Yeah,
Brandon
Jabraden King.
That's his third.
Yeah.
That's probably not good news for them.
No, he's their most athletic player by a long shot, as far as pure athleticism. But I think that overactivity kind of got him in foul trouble.
First free throw good for Smith. He's got 3 so far, looking for .4 here on the second attempt.
Riders have doubled, a little more than doubled their opponents here.
Free throw no good there. So just under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. And Tim Johnson takes it,
I
steals
want
it.
that ball.
Strong move to the basket. There it is. His
That's an
first field goal of the game. He's got 3 points.
It's not a DQ dunk, but it's an orange Julius. That was a Julius.
Ooh, nice step through. Back door. It's Howard. Oh, no good. Ball bounces around.
Extra
Gets
pass.
back to Howard with a
Oh.
nice little head fake.
Yeah, I like what Henderson does. They play good ball. They're just not
Well, we
physically able to stand toe to toe.
Yeah, and you got a new head coach with Cleveland Brown his first year, so I like what I see out there. They're playing hard and they're hustling.
Yep.
You know, you could be when you struggle like this in the season. What motivates you to go out there when you feel like you really don't have a chance to win? But they're playing really, really hard.
Yes.
I mean, they are. That's all you can ask from your team.
Johnson gets it inside the
Ooh,
cash money.
Loader for Cross. He's heating up. He's got 8 all in this quarter. So 40 seconds to go here. Patel. Little head fakes. 3. Good.
Yeah, from
Oh, my
downtown.
goodness. Avi Patel. What a
Nice,
first half for him.
Can you see this? Can you see this? How about the bottom line? 3 points.
He's got 12.
Ryder's going to hope for the last shot here.
We have a buzzer beater, maybe.
Bush
Just
fakes
gonna
and drives.
drive, and he's fouled with 3 seconds to go.
That 3 seconds will take us to the Aurora Concepts halftime show, where we've used up our guests. We'll find one, or we will. I think instead of I think we're going to actually get schooled on the Swinney Flop.
Okay.
That's coming up at halftime.
Sure.
In the Gaddy's Spirit Spotlight. As the quarter ends, the half ends. It's a 20-point lead by the Riders as we go to halftime. The Aurora Concepts halftime show coming up next.
It's time for the Aurora Concepts halftime report. Let's begin with the JBA Financial halftime investment.
All right, folks, it's halftime of the boys' game. You know what that means? It's time for our halftime investment.
Because Munoz knows stuff.
Where we learn about how to put your money and where to put it and how to get the maximum income return on it. We also learn a little something about basketball. Munoz up by 20, 43-23. So an offensive explosion here. Bellin gets 7 points in the first 40 seconds.
Man, he came out on fire, didn't he?
He did. So what's your assessment?
Yeah, we were playing good ball. We're sharing the basketball. I know some shots didn't fall there in the second quarter. They went on a little run, but we just got to continue to play good defense, good sound defense, make them move that ball around. They're going to turn it over, and us on the other end just continue to move the ball around. Here lately, we finally realized if we flash, we got to continue to flash inside in the paint, get the ball in the paint.
As a coach, do you like watching Henderson? I mean, they're not physically able to stand with really many of the teams in the district, but fundamentally they're kind of fun.
Yes, sir. They play hard. They're playing hard. They got some good kids. That little number 1 for him. I mean, he's an A but a freshman. I mean, he's going to be a special player. I mean, don't let his looks deceive you. He can play, and they got other kids that play. They play hard, and we told our kids that we just got to come out and continue to play. Can't underestimate nobody.
You can ask the girls team that. They came out with it being the favorite coming in this game, and you let a team stay with you. The longer they stay with you, it's harder to win. So I think that was important for you guys. Mm-hmm. Y'all came out so well, kind of put them at a distance early, and they kind of came back there for a second, but y'all were able to work back and get the lead to where you want it.
Yes, sir, that's exactly correct. Because the same thing happened on the JV game as well as the varsity girls game. We let the officials kind of take control a little bit. We were able to get away with it on the JV game. We finally created some separation, and the girls game never stayed close and came down to free throws. And like you said, you can't let it be decided like that. So we told our kids from the get-go, hey, we need to jump on them quick, build that lead quick, and let us determine the outcome, not put it on anybody else.
It's the halftime investment. It's Coach Munoz. It's halftime here in Henderson. Thank you, Coach. And we'll hear from JBA, and we'll get started with the Aurora Concepts halftime.
You've just heard a few minutes with one of our coaches right in the middle of the action. It's the halftime investment. JBA Financial brings you this halftime investment and encourages you to come by and consider your own investment needs. Make time for your investment at JBA Financial.
At Aurora Concepts, our team of doctors and advanced practice providers are highly trained and qualified in family medicine. We strive to provide our patients guidance towards the healthiest lifestyle possible. We offer a full spectrum of family medicine, including scheduled appointment, mobile vaccine units, sports physicals, and walk-in visits with no appointment. We accept all major insurances, including Medicaid and Medicare, and we also have the most competitive self-pay rates in the area. For highly trained expert care in East Texas, choose Aurora Concepts. Let us take care of you.
Everybody, welcome back to the Aurora Concepts halftime show. Riders up 20, 43-23 against the Aurora Concepts halftime show. We're going to talk about some halftime analysis.
And my analysis is that I think the guys are having fun. We started some of the players that aren't starters, and so they're not looking past this team. They're looking at a chance to start. And they really, I think, don't you think, had a fun time in the first half? Not just playing silly, but playing Rough Rider ball?
Oh, yeah, I think we definitely played Rough Rider ball. There was a large swath of time where, it didn't look like they were going to get any more. I think we held them to 4 points for the vast majority of the first period.
Right.
Then they're able to go on a little run and got it to like 10 or 12. Yeah. Same thing happened in the second period. They just went a long period of time where they didn't score a single basket. And then they got hot with Patel hitting a couple of three-pointers and got on a little bit of a roll, and got it. I wouldn't say they're in the neighborhood, but it could be 43-10.
A 20-point lead will work. That's going to work for the Rough Riders. Aurora Concepts brings you this, and if you have ever noticed, you don't always see Dawn Barnes when you go there on her street. That's because she is this week and last week the primary care person at Aurora Concepts Crockett. There's also one in Madisonville, and of course the mobile unit is doing great work across the state. This is the Aurora Concepts halftime show. We'll hear from Dr. Collard, and we'll be right back with the Spirit Spotlight.
What do you do when the world gets a little blurry? When the eyes aren't exactly doing what they once did? You need a little focus. In Center, Texas, that focus is on the center square right next to the Rio, the beautiful and historic offices of Dr. Charles Collard. If it's frames or contacts you're looking for, or if it's a more serious problem, Dr. Collard can help you. Dr. Charles Collard in Center.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. This here is Brett Swinney, the creator of the Swinney Flop. This here is his defender. We're going to see if we can borrow that basketball.
So,
just for a quick moment. Yeah,
it may be flop, but you have to take some contact when you flop. If you flop before the contact gets there, if I'm flopping here, the ref's gonna laugh at you. It's not gonna be any good. So you gotta sell it. You gotta really sell the flop. You gotta make the motions and make the referee.
A lot of that was in the upper back.
Yeah,
right?
You got to get out of the way because I don't want to take some contact from Shires. I'm sorry. If he falls, I'm sliding all the way out of there.
Yeah.
And I got a cord here, so I can't do that. But
that's true.
I want to slide all the way out of the way so if he falls, he doesn't fall on me.
Is he supposed to be shooting?
So.
Oh, you need that for the contest. Yeah, there you go, man. Thank you.
Is he having a contest? Anyway, so that's the main idea. If you want to take just enough contact to get the foul call on the other team, and then you want to sell it and get out of the way. Get out of the way because it's no good if you do take the contact and you get injured. No. You want to make sure you get – you may stay down for a minute, make it act like it hurts, and then – oh, it foul. All right, hop up and go back to the other end.
And there you have it. It's like the Spirit Spotlight.
It's like wrestling. It's like wrestling. So when you fall, I mean, you really want to make a big sound on the floor.
Oh yeah.
So when we talk Swinney's School of Flops, and we're looking out here, I like guys that they really can get position. So you have to get good position as well. Because if you don't get position, even if you make a good flop, it's not going to count. So you got to play hard defense and get in front. And I thought there was that charge that was taken was excellent. I mean, they just took a little bit too much contact for me, but it was a good job. And so the hustle, that's what I lived on in high school. That was my hey, I got in the game. I wasn't going to I wasn't going to out jump anybody, and I wasn't really going to. I mean, I was a pretty good shooter, but that's the way I got in the game was to get out there, play hard defense, dive for those loose balls. We saw the loose balls that came into effect in that first game. Every ball counts. And every foul like that, especially the best part is when you can get fouls on the best player of the team and they have to go sit.
Yeah.
And how important that is. So
kids out there, if you want to know the secret of someday sitting in the charge chair with a charge crown and a charge belt, now you know how to do it.
Spirit Spotlight brought to you by Gaddy's.
Gaddy's Medical Supply. It's your one-stop shop for the supplies and the equipment that you need as you go along your recovery. Their compassionate and knowledgeable staff is there to help you as you get better. Gaddy's Medical Supply. Wellington and Shires Productions is proud to bring you the Aurora Concepts Halftime Show. They're a leader in primary care, but their mobile unit brings vaccinations and testing around the state.
All right, here we are, folks. We're starting the second half. Bellin's going to go back right where he.
Smith got a little
Smith
antsy
should
there.
have let it. I think it was going to go in. I think he cost Bellin a basket.
I think he did too. Bellin was trying to start the same way he started the first quarter there.
All I have ever wanted was to have a foul like that called on me. Getting high enough where you can grab the bucket.
Yeah. Oops, sorry. I grabbed the rim because I can jump up here.
also, of course, the period break brought to you by Abundant Love Ministries. We'll hear from them. It's going to be a turnover, Rider basketball.
And
and the
East
constructive
Texas Automotor, tip-off.
The constructive tip-off brought to you by East Texas Automotor. I'd like to thank this young man that walking by right here who provided us the basketball that allowed us to demonstrate the Brett Sweeney School of Flop.
We'll see if anybody qualifies the second half
Yep.
here. Center with possession first, or gets their possession back here. It's a 20-point game here. Still want to keep pushing forward if you're center right now. Don't want to take off the accelerator. We saw it happen a few weeks ago.
We had a 19-point lead and saw it happen.
That's right.
Now, I don't see Chapel Hill in the fourth, so it's a little bit different team, but you don't want to take anyone for granted. Nice rebound there as Robinson puts it back in for an easy bucket. Nice position for Tiki Robinson there. I didn't want to bring that up, but you guys brought it up. It's a sore subject there.
Wide open
Step
from
back
downtown.
three, good.
Thank you, Dr. Collar, he said.
Nice shot there for Duncan.
Went downtown from Henderson.
Bush, will he answer? Yes.
Oh, from the Dr. Collar three-point line on the top of the Rio. Shot it in.
Retaliatory three for Bush. Answers right back. That's going to be a foul on center.
Yeah, center was off balance, and I don't know why. If he had slipped or maybe gotten pushed, it's a pretty good collision there.
Going to be on number 13, Tiki Robinson, his first team foul of the half.
Yeah, some calls as an official are easier than others. That one was pretty clear. Looking for a way to get inside against bigger folks.
Nice move as Butler was fouled. He'll go to the line for two.
State Farm free throw line, and Cash Cross out the first 2 minutes of the first half. Looks like he's about to check in.
It's going to go on Jamarian Smith, his first. No good on the first free throw. Cross will replace Mosley. Oh no, who came out? Was it Mosley? Because he stayed in. Didn't see who came out. But a good first half, really second quarter for Cross. See if he can get it going here in the second half.
Good hustle on the rebound, but center just too fast.
Cross on the break. Straight to the bucket, and we've got another nominee for Mr. Patel.
Although he may not have flopped that. He may have actually.
He took a lot of contact, let's be real. Still a nominee, though. I used to kind of grade their performance a little bit. But corner three, little bound by Tiki Robinson.
All right, so Bell's going to kick it over to Bush, back over to Cross for a deep three-pointer off the front of the rim.
Short there.
Now take a minute to thank our monthly sponsors. Got Brookshire Brothers, Chris Wellington, they ain't got no barcodes.
Don't have to worry about barcodes. They have checkers.
That's right. And you got going to have a foul on the Riders there.
Yep, foul charge to number 3, TJ Bellin.
And then you got Covington Lumber and Construction Supply. Look, I tell you, if you need some construction supply, some wood and stuff like that. I mean, I that's where I shop and get my stuff because it's competitively priced, if not as cheap or as economical as the box stores.
Yeah.
It's right in the same neighborhood, and you don't have to drive 30, 40, 60 miles to get it and back.
That's right.
I mean, at the end of the day,
I have a member of my family who is impressed by almost nothing.
So
he went and got a 2x4, and he went on and on about the quality of that wood.
So it's your Lowe's in local center.
It is. It is. Like I said, you'd be surprised. I mean, I trade there for a number of reasons because I've known the Covington family for years, but they've been a strong supporter of our broadcast from the very beginning. And I'd go there, and I've looked at Lowe's or somewhere to see what the price is, and it's the same. I mean, it's no more expensive. You don't have to travel, and and they are supporting Rough Rider Athletics.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
They support the Rough Rider Athletics. That means they support Henderson. So
that's right.
We love that.
And you got Ace Hardware.
Oh, hard drive by Johnson. He gets the call that time, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Hard drive, hard foul.
Right. We used to have the counselor challenge for Ace Hardware. Said if you needed some kind of piece of hardware or something like that, if you can't find it with an Ace, I'd go buy it for you somewhere else. And nobody
maybe it isn't even hardware. Maybe it's a shower gift or clothes. That's it. Ace is the place. And Johnson, who is having one of his slowest games, kind of by design, of the season, hits his 5th point?
He got 4 points.
4 points.
4 points.
This one from the State Farm free throw line.
Unless you're calling the next one as his 5th.
We don't dare do that.
Yeah, well, he doesn't miss many of these.
That foul was on Henderson's number 12, Vince Howard, his first.
Thought that
Patel Euros over left hand, nice finish.
That was impressive.
Oh man,
nice just the Euro and the left-handed finish.
Man, really like his game.
Riders have only extended the lead by 1 here midway through the 3rd quarter.
They're playing, from
3,
way downtown.
Johnson, no good. And the littlest guy on the floor,
He skied for the rebound.
Got the rebound, yep. Oh, little head fake, pump fake, shot. Oh.
He wanted to get that over Carras.
Oh, man.
Didn't quite get it.
Starling says, I'll take a 3, short. Rebound, Robinson. Center look to run. Cross. Johnson, little mid-ranger. And no good. Butler rebounds for Henderson. Ooh, nice drive, Patel. Ooh.
Can't finish there.
Got his own rebound, though. Starling, 3.
No, everything but the net.
Oh, the tip in. I'm not sure who hit it, but Patel's going to get credit for it. And it's a foul. That's a weird play right there.
Well, Patel tried to put it back up and got it rejected, and then he's able to tip the rejection in.
Yeah, that was interesting. The foul they give to Robinson, I honestly don't know who tipped that. I'd like to see the replay because I think it might have been center, might have got a piece of that.
Yeah.
That would be a bad play. You tip it in the wrong basket and you get a foul charge. It's like a double whammy. But nonetheless, nice hustle by Patel because his hustle forced it either way.
The lead is 19.
It's a 2-3 zone for Henderson here. Yeah, they got to find that. That's a good pass in there. Robinson, he's got to get rid of it though. And they swarm him, and Starling into the bucket. Nice pass over to Patel, and the finish.
Yeah, that's Starling against maybe our best open court defender, and he made the right choice. Turned around and dished it off.
On this 2-3 zone, guys, they've got a flash to the top of the key in the free throw line extended area there.
That's why Munoz talked about that. There it goes a flash.
There it is, right there.
There goes a shot.
There it is.
And look, look how it worked.
Brett Swinney calls it.
They heard me. Hey, y'all should have heard last night's broadcast. I had a couple of as Patel drives. Well, I had 2 girls on the Lady Guard team that had birthdays recently. So we talked about one early. The other one hadn't scored.
Oh,
and a nice move in by Johnson. The other one had not scored, and I called the shot. I said it was in the 4th quarter. I said they really need to get Lila Morris a bucket. They passed her, and she immediately nails a 3 from the corner.
Nice.
It made me sound like a complete genius.
Right.
So that every once in a while that happens.
Cash is going to go
Nice
all the way.
Euro, no foul called, a lot of contact. They let him play through, and it's going to stay here with center. Have those moments every once in a while where I say something and maybe they're listening, I don't know, or it just happens to happen that way. I mean, I have played a lot of basketball in my life. I have a lot of miles on these legs over here. Every morning I realize it too.
Yes.
When I get up. Bush, little floater. Oh,
Man.
Nice touch. Man, living right to get that touch. Mr. Bush is he He's pushing for that player of the game, Phyllis, right now.
Bad pass.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Still throws it down.
DQ duck. I want some fudge on my Sunday. I want some fudge on it.
Wow. Cannot do that one.
No.
Some people prefer strawberry. How about Starling goes up, takes the shot, no good.
There we go. Center's back on the run.
That's our first DQ dunk in a while.
Yeah, didn't have any.
I thought we might have a couple in this game, but first one so far.
From downtown.
Bush, three. Oh, he's heating up.
Oh, I see a shrubbery.
His fourth three of the game.
With my new glasses, I see a shrubbery. It's Bush for three.
He might need his own sponsorship. Is there a Bush's Chicken in the center?
There ought to be.
The Bush's Chicken three-pointer by Bush.
Bush got the steal.
Cross.
Threw it down for cross.
Up and underneath, and he finishes on the
That
right
was just
side.
beautiful.
A reverse dunk.
Oh, steal,
Just
cross.
missed it, crosses.
Another one at the horn. Count it.
Scoop and score, baby.
Cross with a finish, and center leads after three, 63-32. We'll be back for the fourth quarter here on NSN.
Abundant Love Ministries is a place for everyone to worship. If you've ever been to Abundant Love Ministries, you know that Pastor Marlon Cloudy is unlike anybody else. The music, uplifting. And right next door to the church, their life center is unparalleled. A great place to worship, Abundant Love Ministries.
So, Billy Don, tell us about Brookshire Brothers.
Well, they got just about everything. Got good produce section, a fine meat market, and oh, that chicken. Winner, chicken dinner. And the pharmacist is great, and the people there make it worthwhile. They always got specials if you pay attention. And that manager, he's a nice fella. And the thing is, you can shop at Brookshire's day or night. A lot more night after daylight savings.
Brookshire Brothers Center.
Everybody, welcome back. We're ready to start the fourth quarter. Our quarter breaks brought to you by Abundant Love Ministries.
And
Located
the last
there.
30 seconds brought to you by Cash Cross.
Yeah, no kidding.
Man.
That was a beautiful scoop and score on that last.
Cross and Bush both had great quarters there.
Yes, they did.
1 quarter of Rough Rider basketball, and then you can look forward
Oh,
to the Pro Bowl.
Hold on a second. I need to ask the general something real fast to get started.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you go ahead, Wallington. I'll get to you in a
That's
second.
okay. Touch football and a skills challenge.
Uh-huh.
Woo, the Pro Bowl.
They
Lost
play
its
flag
luster.
football now?
They
Is that what
do.
They do. Well, in any event, we had the Dairy Queen dunk. So everybody knows that my favorite thing is tacos with a burger.
Ooh, nice
food
dish.
inside.
Howard dishes it over to Duncan for an easy layup to start the fourth.
Brett, what's your favorite thing at the Dairy Queen?
We do have a Dairy Queen in the hill, in the Sea Hill.
Yes.
Very nice one.
I'm usually a go-to the tacos guy. That's my go-to, the 3 tacos.
Wow,
meal.
Oh, yeah.
It's a sweet.
A fine choice, sir.
Yeah, that's 9 tacos.
So we have a Whataburger, so I usually hamburger there. So I like their hamburger. I just usually go something a little different.
Yeah.
Nice drive, little floater, and tipped out. Tried to save it, did Smith. Go out of bounds back to Henderson.
Rogers needs to get on the score sheet, so I think all the riders that made the trip will have entries in the scorebook.
Yeah, that would be good. Run. You score for the cycle. Everybody on the.
Well, announcer
Here comes
Jim-
Bellin. He's with the left hand.
Bellin finishes. Nice finish. His first points since that first 40-second barrage.
Yeah. Of course, that set the tone for the game.
It sure did. It was like Coach Munoz said it at halftime. I mean, they knew what they needed to do, come out and get the lead early. Ooh, ball tipped away, and then Henderson got it back. Nice seal off there by Butler. And textbook move. That's a nice basketball savvy play right there.
And a timeout, a chance for us to do some business. Stick around here. We're having fun in Henderson.
Your Rough Rider Winter Sports schedule brought to you in part by Fast Tax. Get it right. Get it quick. Abundant Love Ministry, a place for everyone to worship. Tomlin Insurance Store, Texans serving Texans. Rough Rider Quick Lube, they back the riders all the way. And Andrews Construction, the original sponsor of Lady Rider basketball. And Shelby Savings Bank, your local bank since 1981.
We're back.
All right, everybody, we're back. We're not sure what happened. There was some kind of power surge or something. So weird things always happen when we're on the road. So anyway, we are back in here. Riders up 68-36. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth period. Smith just went up above and just took it.
Took it away, baby.
70-36.
Dock it. There. Now you can see it.
Oh, nice play by Bellin. He's going to go to Smith. Smith's going to go all the way.
Oh, my
baby.
goodness.
It's a technical, so what we got here?
Oh, man.
Smith says, I dunked it, so I got my butterscotch shake.
Well, they're going to call him for a check for hanging on the rim.
But his point was, I hung on the rim because there was a guy under me. If I'd fallen, I would have hurt him.
72-36. And Smith with the DQ dunk.
With a T.
That was what
I don't know that we've ever had a free tee with a DQ dunk.
Yeah, maybe not. That's right. There's sweet tea.
How about that? Dairy Queen, all the blizzards you want. By the way, they have these blizzards that have a special blizzard that has like a hot fudge in the middle, or hot butterscotch or caramel. I don't remember what they're called, but they're good. And then on this one time only, you get a free tea. Actually, two teas as they go to the line. State Farm free throw line.
All right, so everybody, we are concerned. We had some kind of surge or something here that just really kind of screwed everything up. We got it all fixed, and we're not sure if the huge DQ dunk by Smith was recorded. But I can tell you, I can promise you this, folks. If it wasn't, we will put a clip and we will have it out for you to see, because it was great. Because it was the counselor combo with a sweet tea on top of it.
It was a rim rocker, fellas.
Yes, it was.
Thank you, Dairy Queen. And
a putback. Nice job by Butler there to follow the shot for Henderson. I've given him credit a few times, but just shout to Henderson's they're not quitting right now, guys.
No.
They're outmatched. They're out-athleted. I mean, it's just a tough matchup for them, and they are playing hard as any team that I've seen this year. Like from sometimes you just tuck your head and just give up, but they're still fighting for the ball.
I used to play a lot of basketball just for fun. And anytime I was playing against guys that were obviously better than me, I quit worrying about winning. I just wanted to win one. I want to win this possession.
Yeah.
And, maybe that's what's going on here. Every time they have another chance to prove something.
Well, playing hard. Nice finish. It's Cross with another bucket.
Let me say this about Smith. That's what I want to see him do right there against not against when we're up big, but early in the games. I mean, just take it to the rack, baby, and just because you're 6'7" and you're strong and you got confidence. Just take it up and do that to somebody, and I don't care if you get a tech.
Right.
Because it has a psychological effect.
Sends a message. Jacaden Rogers was his third foul. He will leave the game.
Well, and that, you get that kind of tech in like a game that's close, you're probably getting chewed on. But this kind of game, he's trying to send a message.
Well, I really think that he didn't hang on the rim on purpose.
Right.
I mean, he
wasn't showing off.
He was trying to make sure that he didn't squish somebody.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, and no good on the finish by TJ Bellin.
He had a chance to go get the double digits.
Three.
From the corner.
Off long. Johnson.
All right, Johnson's got it. Here he comes. Going to kick the Bush in the
Bush
corner.
Again? Oh, man. I just feel like when it's leaving Bush's hand tonight, it's going in, fellas. Said one of those nights. Oh, rejected.
Tiki
Tiki says no. Johnson to the cup. Oh, no finish.
Not really Ben Johnson's night.
No. He just, I don't know if just coming off the bench, he just hasn't had it tonight, guys. And he's had some good looks, but at the rim, he struggled a little bit.
In every other game this year, that would have been laid it in.
Oh, there it is. It is a Swinney School of Flops for Mr. Bush.
Swinney, I hope you saw halftime. Oh, Bush did this Swinney flop.
He did. That was a perfect execution.
Perfectly executed.
Took the contact, just flailed his arms back.
See, I knew Coach Harrison secretly had our game on back in the locker room at halftime.
Man.
And that's proof of it right there.
You know what the best part is? He's wearing number 10. That's the number I wore in high school.
Oh, there you go.
I wish I'd known all this when I was the theater teacher. We could have had a special unit.
Yeah, unit on flopping. Yeah. Three-pointer Johnson. Oh, there it is.
Johnson's back.
Tim Johnson.
Three-pointer from downtown. I think I want those colored lenses. I want my eyes to be purple.
As quiet as he's been, he's got 9 points, guys.
Yeah.
So almost up to double digits on an off night for Johnson. Ooh, nice pass. 3. Oh, a little bit off the mark for Patel. Cross is going to pick it up. Johnson drives. Contact, and he couldn't finish. Nice drive by Johnson.
He'll get to the State Farm free throw line. Thanks a lot, by the way, to the Forge, Dandrick Collum, helping everybody that walks through his doors on the square to get into their very best shape, the very best physical version of themselves. Thank you very much, Forge, for helping us bring center basketball and all games all year long to you via NetSM.
Hey, we got a timeout.
Timeout on the court.
77-39, 2:52 left here in the game. We're back on NetSM.
At Rough Rider Oil and Lube, they understand two very important things. First, you and your family spend a lot of time in your vehicle, so you need to take good care of that vehicle so it can take care of you. That's the specialty of Rough Rider Oil and Lube, protecting the engine that gets you where you need to go. Second, Rough Rider fans, they deserve the very best, so you're always welcome at Rough Rider Oil and Lube.
Taxes. The government takes my money. I don't know what to do.
Well, you need Fast Tax because you put it off to the last minute and you got to get it right, but you got to get it fast. So you always go to Fast Tax. That's your choice in Center, Texas.
For over a generation, Tomlin Insurance Store has provided life, home, ranch, and farm insurance for the people of Shelby County. What began with John Tomlin over 40 years ago is now in the hands of Matt and Mallory Snyder. People and a tradition you can trust. Tomlin Insurance Store.
Everybody, welcome back. Look forward to the Coach Rick Meek show with Hiram Harrison on Monday. Lots to talk about, including the district realignment.
Baton realignment. We're hoping to talk to our 2 awarded players that are in the Hall of Fame for sure. Cash Cross and Mae Johnson.
I'm sure they will, but
and if you tune into that one, tune in an hour early for that show that Larry guy does.
Oh yeah, Piney Woods coach.
Man, he does a really good job with that, guys.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to tell him to his face, making him too big a head.
right.
But I've kind of tuned in a little bit to that show as well, and getting these coaches in and getting these programs the recognition they deserve down there in that area. So
that's a very good thing that he's doing. Tune in on Monday night, and of course stick around after this game for the Wiggins Farms postgame show, where we will crown our Center Motor Company player of the game.
Right. Yeah, Pierce to talk about realignment as well for those schools.
Ooh, layup. Good.
That's Bellin. He's in double digits.
He's got 11.
Okay, this is what we wanted to see tonight from the Riders.
Got a lot of guys involved, which is really good.
Yeah, Henderson's learning you can't throw long lob passes when you're up against an athletic team.
And they got a little bit of size, too. It's a little long arms.
A bit. Yeah. You might can do it in practice.
Cross 3, off the mark, tipped around. Henderson grabs the rebound.
Bellin's going to draw the foul.
We got 2 minutes to go, fellas, but I think I have my vote for who I think the player of the game is.
Who that?
I like Carson Bush. I like Mr. Bush. He's a Swinney School of Flop nominee. He also has 4 threes, to go along with 3 twos. I believe that's 18 points. If my math is correct.
That's about as many points as he's had on any particular game this year. What about you, Shires? Do you have a nominee?
T.J. Bellin set the tone for the game, scoring the first 7 points in 40 seconds.
As long as we don't talk a long time to both of them, let's talk to both of them. I want Bush to show us.
Who do you like, Watlington?
I like those two.
You like
I want
those
Bush to show us his technique on flopping.
Yeah. No, I want to know if they were watching in the back. See, I don't know if he'll tell the truth about that.
Oh yeah. You can't lie.
Well, the coaches were out here. They weren't in the locker room. They really kind of just chit-chatted out here. And it's going to be a foul on the floor on Henderson.
No, but those guys, they have their phone back there because, you know,
Yeah.
In the NetSN app. I know they know about it because Cash Cross follows us.
I'm sure they were watching the halftime show in the locker
3.
room.
Oh, there's the
one.
dagger. There's the dagger for the player of the game right there.
He's in the 20s now.
21 points
Thank
for
you,
Mr.
Dr.
Carson
Collins.
Bush.
I'm going to ask for my monocle.
We got to have him.
Yep.
What a
what a game. That's the travel. They didn't call that one. Is bucket good there by Newman.
Honorable mention to Jamarian Smith for the rim shaker.
Hey, that's the play of the game, though,
Yeah.
right there. No doubt.
And during the season, the football season, it was the Dairy Queen play of the game, so that worked. Wiggins Farms brings you that, and we sure appreciate it. They brought us our post-game show for football as well.
Johnson.
Nice drop by Johnson. What's Johnson? Why is Johnson in there?
Oh, I think they're going to get him an offensive foul.
That's
we have another.
2 on Patel.
Patel, hold up. Patel.
That's 2.
He's got another one. So
Yeah.
he's kind of moving up the ranks in this Swing
There's
School of
no
Flops.
rule that says we can't talk to an opposing player.
Well, we are NetSN, Northeast Texas
That's
Sports
right.
Network.
That's right.
Henderson's played excellent, man. They were very courteous, very nice here.
Yeah.
Coach Baker and his staff was very courteous, made sure we had what we needed, and
Maybe
got
we
us some
need
chairs.
We need to talk to Patel and Bush.
And ask them to
the
perform
Chargers.
the Sweeney flops for us.
Three-pointer in the corner, off the mark. And we got 14 to
Oh.
go. Patel
Can he
trying to catch up to it. He does save it in.
That's a shame. That was
3 off the glass.
Off the glass.
The bank is still open as Butler. The Butler did it off the bank.
Shelby Savings back, and that would have gone in.
Oh,
That would've
man.
gone in. Good way for Henderson to finish up their season at home.
That's going to do it for the broadcast for the game as we have center 84, Henderson 46.
Stay
We'll take
tuned
a break.
next, and then we'll be right back with the Wiggins Family Farms postgame show right after this.
What is the best way to communicate to the people that you want to communicate to? You put a sign in your yard. It says, vote for me, or vote for my friend. It says, congratulations. It says, happy birthday. It can even say, I love you. For the most important messages, it's the Sign Shop. Find them on Cascade Drive, the Sign Shop, Center, Texas. Wiggins Farms. You know, they call them the watermelon family, but the product from there just a baby all the way through to the harvest to your table. It's the juiciest, best melons available. Wiggins Farms, hat not included.
Hey, Rider fans, welcome back. Your Rough Riders win big to the Henderson Lions. We'll talk to Coach Harrison, find something to smile about, and visit with 2 Center Motor Company players of the game, 1 from Henderson. It's all here on the NetSN Wiggins Farms postgame show, starting now. Here we are with our Center Motor Company players of the game. Thank you for joining us. And Patel, first time that we've ever talked to you, not the first time with you, Mr. Bush, but we chose you both for the same reason. You both played very well.
Yes, sir.
But it's drawing the charges that we love. That's one of my favorite parts of basketball. Definitely his. And Brett Swinney even has a patented Swinney
So
flop.
basically, you guys both got nominated for the Swinney School of Flops tonight for both the charges. Tell had a couple of them.
Yes,
Bush
sir.
picked one up. Both of you had a great game. 16 points for you, Avi Patel. Tell us about, I know you guys have had a tough season this year.
Oh, yes, sir.
But I really like the way that you kind of lead your team, do whatever needs to be done, and y'all play really hard. That was one thing, no matter what the score was tonight, y'all never quit, and I'm sure he will agree with you that you guys played really hard. You got a new coach this year. Tell me about what you guys have done this year as far as trying to grow as a team.
This year we've had like a new coach, new coaching staffs and everything, and we also got a new team. A lot of these players we've had on the team haven't like played basketball or like we haven't played with each other, so we're still growing as a team, even throughout the season so far.
Starting from the ground up.
Yes,
makes
sir.
it makes it difficult for wins, but both games we saw you play, we really enjoyed it. All right, both of you. Tell me, we'll start with you, Bush. Tell me about how you draw a charge. Talk me through it, like you're coaching me on how to do it. Go ahead.
As soon as you know he finna bump you, just fall back as hard as you can.
Okay.
You got it's all about the sell, and you got to get out of the way because you don't want to take contact.
Hey, go dribble into Bush and let's see it. Move over just a little bit, Patel. Go dribble into Bush, Shire. I know you don't have a basketball.
Fake it.
There he is. There he is. All right, here comes.
Oh, there it is. There it is. The arms, yeah.
All right, that's
Great.
good. All right, but what about you? What do you have to add to
What's
that?
your key?
So you just have to be set and take it and sell it every time.
Okay, when you say sell it, how do you do that?
Just gotta fall straight
Arms
back.
up, fall straight back.
Arms
okay,
up, straight
all
back.
right.
Now,
Get out the way, Bush. I want to see this. I'm gonna watch this technique. Okay, here it is. Here. Oh,
no!
Oh!
There it is. See, it's in the key. So, and you really want to work on, guys. You don't want to take the contact. So the key is to slide back, land on your bottom, and slide out of the way. Because especially when it's one of those big guys, you don't want them landing on you. And I thought y'all did a great job of doing that tonight. Both of you played well. 21 points for Mr. Bush tonight? Is that a career high for you?
I think so.
I think yeah.
Well, in high school at least.
At every shot that you shot tonight, I thought was going in. It was one of those nights, and y'all both played well. Congratulations on being players of the game. Good luck to y'all the rest of the season. Keep working hard, and y'all have a good evening, I guess.
Yeah, thanks for sticking around. We'll hear from Center Motor Company. These are our players of the game. We'll be right back.
Center Motor Company. From whatever angle you look at it, you see Ford. Ford trucks, SUVs like the Bronco, and iconic cars like the Mustang. A legacy managed by Kevin Jones and created by Ray Jones. Center Motor Company on Hurst Street in Center. Your Rough Rider Winter Sports schedule brought to you in part by Fast Tax. Get it right. Get it quick. Abundant Love Ministry, a place for everyone to worship. Tomlin Insurance Store, Texans serving Texans. Rough Rider Quick Lube, they back the riders all the way. And Andrews Construction, the original sponsor of Lady Rider basketball. And Shelby Savings Bank, your local bank since 1981.
Welcome back to the Wiggins Farmers Postgame Show. We got JBA Financial Coach Talk with Coach Harrison.
Yeah. So, Coach, scored a bunch of points, and when we came out, T.J. Bellin came out and set the tone of the game, he scored 7 points in 40 seconds.
By himself, yes he did. Knocked down some shots, got some steals, and went and scored, and did a good job doing it.
So going into tonight's game, especially after seeing what happened with the ladies, did you feel it was important to get a fast start and get a big lead?
Yeah, we talked about that before the game, that we needed to get a fast start and not let the referees kind of control the game. We had to come out and control the game with our speed and athleticism.
And I think, what's your evaluation? It looks like we largely did that. I know, Coach.
Yeah, they scored 46 points. That's quite a bit of points for them.
More points than you want.
Well, yeah, we just got to continue to work on defense and take care of ourselves. We had a couple of guys didn't start, but we got some discipline issues we're dealing with. So
I know they scored like 11 points a quarter. That's just this is unacceptable.
That's a lot of points.
Well, it's okay though, Coach, because you did score more than them, quite a bit more. So it's okay.
We did.
But my thing is, I was impressed. We had Carson Bush was our player of the game tonight for you guys. I've seen him a couple times, but tonight he was feeling it tonight. He was kind of your leading scorer, your go-to guy. Tell me about what he brings to your team.
He brings a lot of energy, and he brings that three-point. He's a three-point threat, and he likes to shoot those, and we give him the green light to go and shoot them. But defensively, he'll get after you on defense, and he'll take some charges, as you well know. And he's just an all-around player.
Well, that was impressive tonight. I know it's hard to play these games, but congratulations. Getting a road win is always tough.
Right.
You go into someone's house, and good luck the rest of the way. What do you got, guys?
That's it. I just wanted to also just briefly talk about another player that early on, Caleb Mosley came out and played very well tonight.
He did.
And
but he needs to continue to, he played well tonight.
Yeah.
He played well tonight. I was proud of him.
But, yeah, we got guys. I mean, everybody needs to improve because as we finish up the district and head into playoffs, everybody needs to step up their game.
Right. Speaking of district, we got Kilgore coming to town on Tuesday, and if they won tonight, we'll be tied for that second place spot. So, we got to have everybody out again on Tuesday night.
Yep.
That's right.
Also, Tuesday night, we're going to honor Coach Daniels. We're going to honor him for his services for the, basketball program that he started. His first African-American that's coached at Center High School, the new school. So
and one of the early ones to play at Center High School. So, what a great thing.
We want to come out, and I hope everybody come out, and we're going to support. It'll be Teachers Appreciation Night as well.
Yeah.
But we're going to give Reggie something.
Coach Daniels, I think his first year was my ninth grade year.
Okay.
I started out with him, and I mean, what an institution. I mean, it's what the Thomas Wolfe said. It's always tough to come home, and Coach Daniels was able to do that.
Yes, he was. So we're going to honor him on Tuesday, and I just hope I make him proud because he set the standard. So I'm just trying to live up to his standard.
Yeah, that's a good standard, but you're doing just fine.
Well,
Coach.
thank you.
Thanks for dropping by.
Yes, sir.
Pack the gym on Tuesday. Pack that gym. We need it full. Needed the same kind of spirit we had in Chapel Hill. Yeah.
Right. So pack the gym on Tuesday, and Friday we have a senior night. Carthage is coming to town. So we got 2 home games next week.
Just as important games as the ones that we packed it for Chapel Hill.
That's right.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Coach.
Yes,
Wiggins Farms brings you the postgame show, and also Elite Hair Design, part of the Wiggins team, and they are part of the folks that bring us this post-game show. Hey, let's get ready to the wind-up for the pitch for something to smile about. Wyndham Family Dental brings us something to smile about. We were having trouble figuring out what we were going to choose, but Reggie Daniels put a smile on my face.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. He's the longest-serving teacher there.
Well,
in his
after
36th year.
They got rid of you, then he could be the longest.
I was about 2 years behind Reggie.
Okay.
When I quit, there was nobody even in his area code.
No, Reggie's way more than that. Well, of course, he left for a little bit and went to Shelbyville.
Yeah.
But I mean, he literally started when I was a freshman in high school.
How long ago was that?
A long time ago.
That was 85, 86.
Or before that, I was like
84, 85.
84, somewhere around there, yeah.
Well, we've heard from Center Motor, who brought us the player of the game. Now we hear from JBA Financial, who brought us our coach talk. We'll be right back to wrap up the Wiggins Farms postgame show.
What do you expect from a good coach like Hiram Harrison? Well, to prepare you, to make you ready for the game, to make sure that the good times outnumber the bad times, but that when bad times come, you can weather the storm. What do you expect from a good financial planner? Well, much the same thing, so that your family and you get across the finish line on top of the world. That's why JBA Financial sponsors our Coach Talk with Hiram Harrison. JBA Financial and Center Rough Rider Basketball. The Wiggins Farms Crossover Report and Postgame Show also brings you Elite Hair Design. Find them on Foster Street. Carrie Wiggins and her staff use only elite products to turn out ladies with elite hair design.
All right, folks, welcome back to the final segment of the Wiggins Family Farms post-game show. Time for final thoughts. My final thoughts is, you didn't ask me for the Ray Jones Chevrolet key to start the game, and I was going to say 3 words: shock and awe. And that's what we that's what we did. We came out and did that and did what was required. Again, we held them for long stretches where they didn't score hardly any points, and then they had a couple spurts to average out 11 and a half points a quarter. So I consider this to be a really good win. We had guys, like everybody participated. Everybody got on the stat sheet with something. And of course, you see what happens when Carson Bush is hot. Like I've said before, we need number 13. We need Tiki Rogers to play well, to have success in the postseason. And then we need Bush to hit threes like that.
Get hot, stay hot.
Yeah. We do that, we're going to be playing a long time.
Tuesday night, the Riders come home. Kilgore comes to town. Even though the Kilgore ladies have struggled, it's a must-win for Center if they're going to get that district championship.
We could control our own destiny and get that win and get the because it's important to get that district championship trophy for the ladies into the case.
For the first time in 3 decades. And the guys need to nail down the second spot, and the only way to do that is to beat Kilgore. Otherwise, we'll have to have a play-in or something like that. Hey, General Swinney, thank you for being with us.
Oh, yeah, I enjoyed it, fellas. As always, I'd like to thank all the Center Rough Rider Nation out there listening to tonight's broadcast. We appreciate you at in.
And tell us who this is right over
here. Oh, yeah.
By himself.
And my man Isaiah over on camera that worked camera tonight for us. He did a great job over there bringing you the action with the wireless. We had a couple of it kind of went off for a second, but it's actually the first time all season. I guess I jinxed it, bringing it over here. But solid work. He's always does a great job for us. And, but yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed my little flavor and touch on the game. I know it's not.
Always do.
I know I don't do as good a job as, guys y'all used to. I'd come in and try to do a little bit different stuff. But we always have games on NSN if you're looking for some other hoops action. And the Center game ends or you want to go back and watch. There was 6 games tonight we had between the 3 crews tonight. So we'll have more games. We got some playoff action coming up here soon. And
Fixing to be here soon.
It's right around the corner. And between these guys over here and that and Mr. Pierce and some of my crew, lots of games coming out in the next couple weeks here as close down the season. Lots of district championships on the line and lots of important games. So you don't want to miss it. You want to be right here on NetSN for all of it.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. The ladies drop 1 by 2. The first one they've lost since the first game of district, but they still have their fate in their own hands, and the guys win big, 80-something to 40-something. And so we head home on Tuesday. So we'll talk to you then. In the meantime, we hope your evening is nothing but net.
Three-point shot.
It's
Red Bulls takes it to the house. This has been a presentation of the Rough Rider broadcast team, brought to you by Watlington and Shires Productions.